Hi, welcome back. I'm still Juliet Inegbedion. Right here, I want to take you through what you need to fill after you finished your training in Now EDI. There are two things you're going to fill after your training is your loan application and your business plan. So the part one is your loan application, which you need to fill. But you find most times that people rush into filling the business plan without filling the loan application. If you fill only the business plan without the loan application, then you may not be called for interview because you have not fulfilled all the requirement that is needed. So now let's walk through what you need to do. So this is the procedure for AGSMEIS loan application, because you must apply for the loan before you start filling your business plan. Right here in this place, you have the URL. All you need to do is just copy the URL and put it into your browser, either your Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, whichever one that you find in your computer that is most convenient. Just put it there, because there are so many browsers. I wouldn't know the one you are using in your own system. But all that is important here, copy this URL and put it into your browser. And once you've done that, you will get this. It will bring out this page. I'm sure right now you are familiar with this page that will always prompt up each time you want to register. And on this page, you have your sign in. And remember, initially when you were registering at the NISA platform, making your application, you said apply now. But now, no more apply now, because your details are already there. All you now need to do, click on sign in. And when you click on sign in, it's going to give you this page. On this page, you now enter your email address and the password. Remember, you created a password during your application. That is a password that is required here for you to be able to go into what you have in the NISA platform. Then once you click on that, it gives you this. You now have this page. On this page, you have AGSMEIS loan. To your left here, you could see a red tick. I use a red tick to guide you on what to click. So click on AGSMEIS loan. If you click on AGSMEIS loan, it will give you these two drop-down menu. You have the MSME and AGSMEIS loan application. Remember when we were to apply to the NISA platform, it was the first one you click where you did your application. But right now, you are going to click on the second one, AGSMEIS loan application. So click on it and you will get this. You see, it gives you two drop-down menu. One is say create business plan. The other one said loan application. Here again, many people make mistake. They will just go into create business plan and they forget every other thing. So please start with the loan application. Click on your loan application. That is what I've equally explained here. So you can pause your video and read this if you want to get more. Now click on loan application and it will take you to this page. On this page, if you look through the left-hand side, where the black part is, you're going to see introduction. Here it says import loan application from EDI. Please ignore this. We're not going to do this. The same thing you see here, import. Please ignore it. You're not going to do this. Now, what your concentration will be is on part one, loan application, then part two, business plan. But right here on this video, we're going to concentrate on the part one, which is loan application. If you look at it, there are 14 steps in this area. You have 1 to 14 steps. So if you have jumped to business plan without starting from the loan application, you have missed out step 1 to 5. And if you missed out step 1 to 5, it means you will not be qualified to be called for the loan, because you've already missed out vital information that will be required for you to qualify for even the interview before the loan is considered for you. So in this case, you discover that we're going to do 1 to 5. Then again, there are some, you started with your business plan, and if you have already clicked submit loan application, if you click on this, it is difficult for you to come back and make any adjustment. So I will advise, as you walk through, starting from the loan application, you see it 1 to 5. You are not going to click this here because you won't even see this yet. You stop, but you can always come back to make some correction if need be. And I don't always advise that you rushed into clicking the submit application, the loan application, because you may always have some reason to change. So after filling, it's better for you to wait at least a day, then come back. If you are sure, not a review, look at what you have done before you click this. So right now we are going to do 1 to 5. And if you look through this, this is still an explanation guiding you on what you need to do. You can pause the video and read through. Now on this, if you click, it's giving you a bio data. You have the bio data. This is number 1. We have clicked the first one. That is what brought us here, step 1. We click on step 1, then you came here. Because if you click on step 1, that is where we are now. The step 1 brought us here, which is bio data. So on the bio data, is expecting you to fill in all that you required. You see that some of them have already been imputed for you because from what you already have in the previous one. So you go through and fill in the gaps that you need to fill in. After you have done this and you are okay, you just click here. You see here, save, and you save. Then once you are done with that, you go to step 2, because this is step 1 you click on that brought us here. So you now go to step 2, click on step 2. So let's see if you click on step 2, what you're going to get. It will bring you to this page. That is business information. So on the business information, there are guidelines here too that will guide you on what to fill in. So if you look through it, you see that for each one, business status, others information, business contact, there are things here that you need to fill. And if you look through some of them, like this particular one, business status, you see a small black button. If you click on it, it will bring out a drop-down menu for you to fill it. And if you click on this, it will give you a drop-down. You saw this one with small arrow. You see the small black buttons. If you click on them, it will give you a drop-down menu. So let's see what happened if you now click on equipment. If you click on equipment, this is what you're going to get on equipment. But in this case, you see that most times when you get to this place, you are confused. Oh, what am I going to fill? Some of us think we are going to be filling into these boxes, these white boxes. No, you are not going to fill here. Rather, look at this arrow. New. Click on new. You will see new. Click on new. And when you click on new, it's going to give you this page. You see that it will drop because some of the things that you're going to calculate is already calculated for you. All that is required is for you to enter the right information. So you look through it, it's telling you description of what you want on your equipment, because this one could be several equipment, all the equipment that you need in that business that you are applying for loan for. Now start listing them one by one. Remember that we are giving a template. So go back, because if you have been able to think through, just look at it. Okay, what do I need? Put what you need here. What will you use it for? Put it here. Then unit price, how much with one of them cost? Put it here. Then you come to this place, model. You must be able to know if you want to buy, for example, a fan. You need a fan in the office. You should know the model of fan you want to buy, the quantity you want to buy, then you put it in there. So once you have been able to put the quantity, you put the model, you come here, you click on update. That is what you're going to see here, right here. So you see the one I have filled. This is a demo right here, which I filled in. Right here, I put in rod. What will it be used for? I put it here, what it will be used for. How much is it? Look at this place, the unit price here that I filled. I put, is it on 3,000 naira? Please, if you note, I didn't put comma in between. Don't put comma, don't put full stop for separation. Just put the amount and it will go through, especially comma. Don't put comma, except if it's a unit that has kobo, naira and kobo, then you can put a full stop and put the kobo. But if it is just a whole, I prefer you go whole. If it's a whole, fine, just put the amount as a whole. 3,000 naira, not 3,000. If you do that, you may not say true because it is not programmed in that order. So please note that. Then you come in here, you are put the model, you are put the quantity, and you click update. Once you click update, you see it now. I have said click update. Once you have entered everything, you see the update. That is what the arrow is pointing to. And once you click the update, you see that what you have entered, it will drop here. This is the first item that we have entered. You see it now? It has dropped here. So for you to enter, and because remember, you may have list of equipment. They could be up to 20, they could be up to 30, they could be up to 100, as many equipment you want to use. If you are opening a barber salon, list all the equipment you want. Clipper, what kind of clip, everything. So here you come back again, click on new. If you click on new, you enter another one. That will give you the second entry. So you go in, you see it now, we have 2 entries there. Because I have clicked on you, I have entered again, it's giving me 2 entries. You know, initially you were not seeing all this if you go back to how we started it. So on this, you see to your left, you can edit. You can delete. Let us assume what you have entered, you felt, oh, this is not the right thing for me to do. I want to delete it. You click on delete and remove it. Then re-enter the one, click on new again and re-enter. If you want to edit, oh, I made a mistake, you can edit. Why can you do all this? Because you have not finally submitted. So you have not finally submitted. You can come back and still do your edit. You can come back and delete if you feel you have made mistake somewhere. So it is advisable to submit until not to submit until you have finished everything. So don't be tempted to click on this 14 submit loan application until you are done with everything. Don't be tempted until you are sure you are good to go. After that, we can now go on to working capital. You just click on working capital. That is stage 4, step 4. Remember, just the same process. You click on new for you to enter your working capital. Once you click on new, it's very simple. You see that it will open the boxes where you will fill. And as you fill in, it's still asking you your working capital description, quantity. The area you will not fill, you see that it is not enabled. Like where you have this -1, if you click on it, it will not work, it will not enable. That is the one you see is blocked out, it's blocked out. The one with white spaces, those are the ones that are enabled for you to fill. And once you fill it, you click on update. Now let's look at the example here. Right here, we are still on working capital. If you look through the left hand side where you have category, because that will always guide you. Sometimes you say, oh, what am I going to fill? I don't know the category. So just click on that button. Let's see what you're going to see. You see now there is a drop down menu right here for you to pick. Is it lease of land, rent of office? Is it this? So you can always scroll through this because it's a guide for you. Click before you start filling in the other part because it will guide you on what you need to fill. Now, if we have filled that, right here, I say rent of office. Now, how? I have to describe it. Is it for a year? Is it for 3 years? Is it for 2 years? What are you calculating that you are putting in there? So you just put it here. Then the quantity, I just 1, which means I need 1 space. 1 rent is what I'm going to be paying. It's not in several places. If it's in several places, you equally signify that will be 2 rents you are paying. But right now, I'm going to be paying 1 rent. Then how much is it? I've calculated it. Please, for the period that you need. That is what, not for a month. Because if it is just for 1 month, that is what you need, fine. But if it is going beyond a month, a year plus, that is what you need it for. Please calculate it all together and put the amount here. And once you click update, you see it will drop, it will come down here. So right here, you will now have another thing coming in. So let's pick the working capital. We've entered it. You see now it has increased the number of entries we have. So that is for the working capital. When you are done with the working capital, now we can now go to other loan information. So on the other loan information, you just click on it. That is step 5. Once you click on other loan information, there are areas I want you to take note of. That is the area I have put in red here. I want you to take note of it. First here, it asks you month of repayment. How many months do you want to stay to pay back? Right here, yes, we have between 5 to 7 years for repayment. It depends on what is granted for you. But it's always better for you to go with the highest part. But to you, you know, okay, I don't even want to pay this loan for as long as 5 years. Although 5 years is given, I can finish paying the loan within 3 years. Indicate it here, but make sure you calculate well before you indicate because they will work with it. Now here, it said interest rate. Yes, we have been told 5%. That 5% is for the first 1 year. After that is 9%. So I want to suggest that you work with 9%. Use 9%. Put 9% there for your interest rate. Because if they work it and they bring it down, better for you. Now, moratorium, the moratorium is 6 months. So you just put in 6 months there. Other things, you will be able to fill them in that is being required. Second reference, first reference, those people that are going to stand in for you that they can be referred to check your integrity and the rest. Those are the things that are required here. The way you fill it says save loan information. So you now save the loan information. It's when you have done this, you have applied for the loan. They could say loan amount, you put it here. Loan interest rate, you put it here. Then funding institution. If you click, you put it here. who are those I will fund. So if you are able to complete all this, then you have completed your loan application. So on this note, I want you to walk through this to fill in your loan application before you proceed to your business plan. See you in the next video.